Ay, 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 ay. Look, baby girl love my bop and I like me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, shit ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you.
Can I just be the first one to say, I truly think the Nike Dunk is hands down one of probably the most exciting shoes. You know, years ago, it totally fell off. You could find some of the rarest Dunks online on eBay, and they were cheap. I mean, $100 here and there, and now they've skyrocketed, which is so crazy to me, but also at the same time, it makes complete sense. I feel like in today's age, influence is the biggest factor when it comes to hype of sneakers. You know, we have your influencers, you have your celebrities, you have your best friend that could be wearing some Jordan 4s that you think are fire, and you end up picking them up. But with all that being said, I wanted to give you guys a first look at the Nike Dunk Union. This is the Midnight Navy, and they're actually coming out with another colorway. These are set to release potentially in 2022, we'll see. Huge shout out to the homie Retro for always holding me down with the extremely early pair. If you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe, turn those post notifications on. Hopefully we can do some giveaways with me and Retro here soon. You can follow us both on Instagram, that'll be down below. But let's go ahead and just dive into how dope these are. I feel like Union and a lot of streetwear brands that have collabed with Nike lately have been killing it. And to me, it all honestly stems back to Virgil. Rest in peace to Virgil, but I feel like he really opened this door to deconstruction certain very interesting materials that, you know, we didn't see prior. It's funny how, you know, at one point you wanted to keep your shoes crease free, make sure they're nice and clean all the time, you don't want no scuffs on them, and then we reverse engineered sneakers to have this vintage sole or this kind of vintage look or craft. Materials, creases, it's such a strange thing, and I feel like Union somewhat followed that. You guys can see some of this deconstructed material. So first and foremost, this is a really dope shoe. Like I said, they are coming out with two different colorways. Overall, you have kind of like this mint green, midnight navy color. Overall, just the color blocking on these goes so crazy with the white laces. Honestly, I'm already calling it a timeless dunk. The hype is probably gonna be crazy on these. If you live in LA, you probably have a very high chance of getting them, just like the Union 4s. Seemed like everybody I knew that was in like the sneaker community in LA got them. Union seems to really hold the city down when it comes to those type of releases. But what I find most interesting is the fact that, you know, your typical dunk has like that smooth leather upper. This, on the other hand, has kind of like this padded, I don't want to say honeycomb, but a lot of squares, or I mean, you could even call it like a gridded pattern throughout the entire sneaker, which, you know, very cool. And I truly think my favorite aspect of this entire shoe is that swoosh. Now, it might not be meant to represent a snake, but it kind of gives me like the snakeskin reflective vibe that I think is super dope. And then going into like that deconstructed, you guys can see there's a lot of the stitching just kind of just freely fraying throughout the entire shoe. Again, nice little detail. And then Union kind of just subtly ended it with a similar off-white hint right there. You guys can see the Union LA, and then their main logo. It's like a plastic piece that is glued on, or honestly, I don't know, but it's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of like, you know, adding a pin to a hat or a backpack. It's really similar to something like that. Another really cool aspect of this whole release is the box. So on the front, we have passenger ticket and baggage check. You guys know, and I'm sure you feel the same way, when any sneaker comes with like some different box than our typical, I think that's always dope. And Union always does a great job on their boxes, and it's cool to see this one. You kind of have the Nike swooshes all over flight. Very similar to, I'm assuming, like airfare ticket. Let me go ahead and just open it up. And even down to the paper, we have Amsterdam, Canada Customs, which as of now, you know, I don't know the exact concept behind the shoe. I did some research. I couldn't really find too much, but you know, it does just kind of seem more so like the theme behind this release is going on a trip. Even this tag on the sneaker says air baggage claim check. Nike in collaboration with Union. So yeah, I'm assuming maybe that's what it represents. Maybe a little look into life without COVID when we can just like fully travel and enjoy life again. Now, as far as these being on feet, you guys can see they do fit true to size as usual. Really liking dunks as of late, not necessarily because of the hype. If that was the case, I would have had a lot more dunk reviews during the time that it was like super hyped. It's just more so with like the cargo pants and the different jeans that I've been wearing. The way they sit on a lower sneaker, like I even find myself wearing my Fragment Travis 1s, the lows, a lot more frequent now just because I like the way it sits. And again, that just depends on the pant style, but you know, I do love the concept of dunks and the different collaborations, and I'm excited to see what else is to come. I feel like there's a lot of fire dropping in 2022. For example, here's another dunk review that I need to do soon. This is the La Familia. Bro, this dunk is just honestly like extraordinary. Look at the details on this. Jordan Brand isn't doing this. You know what I mean? I feel like the only other sneaker brand that's doing like really solid collaborations and killing them is Puma. But that's it, man. That is a quick review. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is this a cop or a drop? Do you like this pair or do you like the blue pair? Stay tuned. I'll most likely be able to get those also for a review, but super clean shoe. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like this video for more reviews, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Run it.
Hands in the air.